Ever feel like you're walking on eggshells in your own relationship, where trying to maintain the peace means sacrificing your own well-being? Today we're going to explore how to create true emotional balance in relationships where both partners can thrive. Many relationships fall into a pattern where one partner's emotions become the relationship's driving force, while the other partner suppresses their own needs to maintain harmony. This creates an unsustainable dynamic that ultimately hurts both people. The good news is there's a better way that allows both partners to grow. What if I told you there's a path to transform your relationship to where both partners feel confident expressing their needs, take responsibility for their own actions, support each other while maintaining healthy boundaries? Today I'm sharing proven strategies that help couples create true emotional partnership. I worked with Mike and Sarah, whose story might sound familiar. Sarah would become intensely emotional during conflicts, while Mike walked on eggshells trying to prevent her reactions. Mike had become responsible for managing Sarah's emotions, while Sarah hadn't developed her own emotional regulation skills. But here's where the story gets interesting. They didn't just patch things up, they completely transformed their dynamic by learning to balance empathy with healthy boundaries. Let's break down the exact framework that helped Mike and Sarah create a healthier relationship. Number one, recognize your role. Mike realized his attempts to prevent Sarah's emotional reactions were actually enabling the pattern. Instead of rushing to fix things, he learned to acknowledge his own emotions first, set clear boundaries about acceptable behavior, expressed his needs directly and calmly. Number two, create space for growth. When Sarah became upset about dishes in the sink, Mike used a new approach. I hear that you're frustrated. I also feel overwhelmed when I come home to a mess. Let's take a few minutes to calm down, then discuss how we can resolve this together. The key elements that make this work: it validates the emotion without taking responsibility for them. It shows empathy while maintaining boundaries, and creates space for both partners to regulate. Number three, establish healthy parameters. Mike learned to say, I want to have this conversation with you, but I need it to happen respectfully. If voices get raised, I will take a 30-minute break, then we can resume when we're both calm. This approach sets clear expectations, shows commitment to the relationship, and maintains personal boundaries. Number four, build mutual responsibility instead of rushing to solve problems. Mike learned to invite partnership by saying, what do you think would be a fair way to handle these household tasks? Or how can we both take responsibility for managing our stress? The transformation happens when both partners own their emotions, solutions come from collaboration, and growth becomes a shared journey. Ready to transform your relationship? Get my free guide, Balanced Emotional Dynamics, by commenting or DMing the word dynamics. Imagine a relationship where you both feel safe to express your true feelings. Disagreements lead to growth instead of resentment. Your children learn healthy emotional expressions by watching you both. You maintain strong boundaries while staying deeply connected. This isn't just about fixing arguments, it's about creating a foundation for lasting love and respect. Take the first step towards emotional balance. Get your free guide now and start transforming your relationship today. Mike and Sarah's transformation wasn't just about changing their communication. It was about both partners taking responsibility for their emotional well-being. Today, they help couples understand the true intimacy comes from mutual growth and respect, not emotional dependency. Hit subscribe and turn notifications for strategies to building balanced, healthy relationships. Remember, the strongest relationships aren't built on emotional sacrifice. They're built on mutual growth and respect.